Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Jonathan breaks silence over the castigation from Keyamo and Odinkalu. Don't forget that the duo had sent a message across to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and to PDP that they shouldn't bother giving him the ticket, presidential ticket, for reasons best known to him, though they stated their reason that, number one, there's going to be a legal obstacle that will hinder him from running. But then he had decided to speak up concerning their position, and you'll be shocked what Goodluck Jonathan have to tell them. Now, according to the news, the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, has criticized Minister of Aviation Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria, and legal scholar Professor Chidi Odinkalu for opposing his speculated 2027 presidential ambition, warning them to stay away from his political decisions. Keyamo and Odinkalu had urged the People Democratic Party (PDP) not to hand its ticket to Jonathan, arguing that his return bid would face legal obstacles since he had already been sworn in twice as president. But in a statement issued on Monday by his brother Ezebola Robert, Jonathan dismissed their concerns, stressing that his eligibility was not in doubt and that he did not need unsolicited advice. Robert, writing on his verified page, said, "Dear Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria, Professor Chidi Odinkalu, I greet both of you. For the records, 3 of us are lawyers. We were all pro-democracy activists in the 90s, and I was a better activist than both of you combined. Rule number 1, do not offer legal advice when none is solicited. GEJ has numerous, more cerebral, more experienced senior advocate of Nigeria at his disposal who gives him sound, unblemished professional legal advice. Please note, GEJ is 100% constitutionally and legally qualified to contest. If he chooses to, if he decides not to yield to the overwhelming call to run, it will not be because he is unqualified. Your unsolicited legal view is not of any concern to him and will never be. Don't waste your precious time dwelling on this. Or should I schedule a meeting so you can be properly educated on the subsisting court judgment on the matter, one of which your party, APC, was a party to?" Robert added in a lighter tone, "This is not confirmation that GEJ is running, though." Although Jonathan has yet to make a formal declaration on the 2027 race, his rumored ambition had already drawn reactions from political opponents who argued that a return bid could jeopardize the South's chances of returning the presidency. For now, it remains uncertain whether the former president will join the race, but the earlier debate signaled an intensifying battle over zoning eligibility and succession ahead of the 2027 election. It's really getting interesting, I must say. Don't forget that today Wike came out with a different tune. I don't know if this is a way of telling Nigerians that the likes of Peter Obi will shake the fabrics of APC if given opportunity, because Wike says that the party will come to an end or will find itself in quagmire if they give the ticket to Peter Obi. That's what he told the likes of the Governor Forum chairman today on his media chat. But then at the other side, everyone seems to be fighting against anyone PDP will use. And that sends so much message across. You see that these guys are really scared because don't forget that these politicians are very good with reverse psychology, I must say. Now, all of a sudden, nobody's talking about anybody. Their eyes are all out to say, where is Peter Obi going to? Where is he going to? Nobody's even talking about Atiku Abubakar. And everybody is like, where is Jonathan going to? Now, I feel the reason why it's happening this way is because it is the turn of the South. If Atiku Abubakar comes out, what they will use to disqualify him will be that he does not honor agreement. It is an unwritten agreement that it goes to the south. And guess what? This is not just obtainable at the national level, at the sub-regional level, talking about at the state level and even local government. They apportion this thing. It's not written, but guess what? It's apportioned. As at this time, this set of people are go to all the states in the federation. That same thing is obtainable. But Atiku Abubakar seem not to align. So they know that if anybody gives Atiku Abubakar any ticket to run for presidency, certainly he will lose. But Peter Obi, Jonathan, whether you like it, if PDP can be smart enough to give to Peter Obi, that is when they will see the fire from the barrel of Wike. Because imagine the popularity of People Democratic Party with the combination of obedience. There's no way Bola Tinubu will carry the day. That's the truth. It will shake the fabrics of the country so much, because already, as we're talking, the People Democratic Party have their structure littered everywhere. The structures may not be too strong now, considering some of the internal crises they've been having for a while now. But I tell you that if the grand opportunity for Peter Obi to run on their platform, certainly there's going to be a shocker. The same with Jonathan, because the reason why Jonathan is one individual that is sending fear down their spine is because honorably he allowed the North to come in. When, in Nigerian politics, presidential candidates, especially incumbent, will never want to relinquish power to you. Instead of that, they will manipulate INEC in such a way that they get what they want. So if he had done that for them, it was an honor to the Northerners. So if today it happens that Jonathan said, I'm going to run for presidency come 2027, hey, the entirety of the North will vote for him. Not because of anything, but because, number one, when he was there, he was facing them headlong in terms of changing the narrative for them, in terms of helping them out. And secondly, for the fact that he was responsible and democratic enough to allow the result of 2015 election to stay, and decides to even congratulate the late president. That was something that nobody expected from him. So this time around, they will rally around him and show him utmost support. So I think that's the reason why everybody is like sending messages across. Please don't allow this one to come. If you allow this one to come on, Wike, rest. Allow Peter Obi to come in, and let's see. If people say your guy is performing superbly, we don't have any reason to quarrel. But come on, why don't you allow PDP to bring in Peter? Say, if Peter Obi come, he will die. Who told you? Let's tell ourselves the truth. What happened in Rivers State? So many persons who were part of those dubious moves, all of them have come out now to confess that actually the day was carried by Peter Obi. But however, since he was still the boss, then a lot of things had happened and it ended up the way it ended up. But then we don't have to cry over spilled milk. But I think right now, PDP, Labour Party, ADC should be very strategic, especially knowing very well that 2027 is meant for the South. Giving it to the Northerner, you guys will fail. But giving it to a strong Southerner, don't give it to anybody. What is Makinde? Some of them say will buy form for Makinde. I'm telling you, if today it happened that Makinde wants to run for presidency, we can say will buy form for Makinde, because Makinde does not well too much. No, who is Makinde? Try Peter Obi. You will see how he will be shaking on his stool, because he knows that this time around, there's no way Bola Tinubu will carry the day. But however, I think Jonathan stands a greater chance of becoming Nigerian president if given the opportunity. We don't know if he was going to run, but however, let's just keep our fingers crossed and wait until that day he will come out to tell Nigerians the truth about